Hey everybody, my name is Kelsey Duncan, Gold Ambassador with Avon, and I'm just going to do a quick tip video today for my team members, and I'm going to go over things that you can do if you are a shy Avon representative. I have a lot of people on my team who sign up and they're like, well, I'm really shy and I'm scared to just hand out the brochures to people. What are some things that I can do to grow my business? I'm going to give you just that today. I got like 5 things listed out that I'm going to talk about. First thing that you can do is go tossing. I do not recommend, my kids are being crazy over here, I do not recommend buying 300 brochures just to go and toss, okay? When you go tossing, you want to toss your older brochures or the brochures that got left over from a current campaign. For example, what I do is I order about 300 brochures every campaign. And then at the end of the campaign, whatever I have left over is what I'm going to bag up and toss the next week. So that's how I do that. ATMs. Anytime that you're going out and you see an ATM, bag up some Avon brochures and leave them right there. And what I mean by bagging them up, I was looking for one, I think. Put your brochures in these clear literature bags right here, and so that they don't get wet. So if they're at an ATM, they can sit there. It ain't gonna matter. If it rains, it doesn't matter. They're not gonna get wet. But ATMs is a great place to leave your brochures. Leave brochures behind anytime you go somewhere. Like if you have a doctor's appointment you got to go to, while you're sitting in the waiting room, leave some Avon brochures right there. You don't have to talk to anybody. You're just leaving your brochures. If you're going to the post office, leave some brochures behind on the tables. If you're going to, I don't know, anywhere, like even a kids event, if you're going there, anywhere that you go, leave a brochure behind. If you're not comfortable with giving out that brochure, you definitely want to leave it behind somewhere, just anywhere. Just leave it behind where somebody can easily grab it. Ethan, stop. Sorry. And businesses. Businesses is a great, great thing. This is what I did. When I joined, I was a really shy rep too. I didn't like talking to people. I didn't want to hand people Avon brochures. I actually used to make my husband hand out my brochures for me. I'd be like, hey, babe, that lady over there, she needs an Avon brochure. And I'd give it to him and make him go do it. Now I'm no longer like that. I'll do it myself, but I started that with businesses. Finally, I just got up the courage to go in businesses, and I just simply said, hi, my name's Kelsey. I'm an Avon representative. Could I leave some brochures in your waiting room for your customers that you're going to have today? And all of them said yes. I mean, I wasn't even comfortable enough yet to ask them if I could leave the brochures with the staff. So I just asked if I could leave them in the waiting room. That's all I asked. My kids are being crazy. This is my life in a day right here. Stop, Ethan. Stop. He's being crazy. That's how I started my business, though. I just started by asking the businesses if I could leave brochures for their customers in their waiting rooms. And I grew from there. Then I picked up the courage to be able to ask them if I could leave them in their waiting room and leave them with some with their staff. So it was all about getting the courage up to be able to do that. And that's what worked for me. That's what built my courage up and got me to where I needed to be. Got me to where I could ask people if I could leave an Avon brochure with them. So that's what I did, and I loved it. It was great. It actually ended up boosting up my sales. My sales was $200 when I started that, and at the end I was at $800. So it was a really, really great way to boost my sales. So I loved that. The very last thing, once you do the businesses and you get up the courage to actually talk to somebody about Avon. I was out with my district manager the other day, and she had the best way to talk to people, and I was like, that's so easy, why did I never think of that? But she used these little lipstick samples, right? She would go up to somebody and compliment them on something. Like the very first time she done it, it was for a little boy. she had walked out of the bathroom and seen the mom sitting there with the little boy, and she started talking to the little boy, telling him how cute he was. And then all of a sudden she just looked at the mom. She said, I'm going to give you a sample. And she opened it up, and she was like, here you go, pick out any color that you'd like. Pick out any color. And they picked out any color, and then she was like, we're with Avon today, and we're just going around and sharing some samples with everybody, and telling them how they can earn 40% when they sign up as an Avon representative. What do you do for a living? And you know, just started a regular conversation with her. I was like, oh my goodness, what's wrong with me? That is like the easiest approach I've ever heard in my life. How have I not ever thought about that? Like, that's just so easy. How have I never thought about that? And then, you know, we were talking, and I grabbed me an Avon brochure, and I said, here you go, here's our brochure. If you want anything, my name, my number's on the back. By the way, I'm doing a little raffle today. You can be entered to win $25 in free Avon. So here you go, fill this out. And I have that little flyer in my purse. I actually keep it on a little clipboard. If I had my purse around me, I would show you, but it's actually like all the way over there. But it's just a small little clipboard, and I made up some enter to win little flyers, and they just put their name, their number, and their address, and it has like 4 questions, but name and number is all you need. All right, all you need. And then I also like to do this. This is super easy to give out to people. I mean, I have made it a goal. I've made up about 20 of these, and I'm going to give them all out each campaign. And every time I go somewhere, I'm going to at least give out 3. And all I'm going to do is ask them, say, can I leave this with you? I have a little gift for you. And when they say yes, if they ask me what it is, excuse me, that's going to be able to bring up a different conversation. So these are super cute too. That is all my tips today for the Shy Representatives. I hope that you have learned something, and it's going to help you grow your business. Bye.